What's going on, everybody? Shout out to Johnny on the new logo and intro video.
It feels so official.
It is official. We are a podcasting duo up in here.
Apparently.
Welcome to Wednesday night. It is time for the weekly pickoff. It's the official bye-week weekly pickoff. So there shall be no arguing over the Eagles tonight.
True.
Because they ain't playing this weekend.
That's true.
Adam, what's happening? Good evening, Mr. I guess Chip and Mrs. Chip. There you go. I like that.
Go.
Mrs. Chip for the birds. Hi, honey. How are you? We're supposed to do the banter before we start.
Hi.
How was your day today?
It was good. It was a good day. It was tiring day. It's only Wednesday, which is
why would you say that? Why would you do that?
Because it is. But the Wednesday's almost done. It's almost Thursday, which means football.
That's true.
Come on. That's why.
That's true. So for those of you that still don't know by now, this is now week 14 of us doing the same thing. Yo, Chris, what's happening, brother man? So what we do is we come on, we pick the football games, we give our reasons, we banter a little bit, we talk about the yes, it did not last long. We had some mischievous elves who took care of it in during the sleeps.
That's true. That did happen.
So yes, there's no more handlebar mustache. Plus, I am not contributing any more to this Gardner Minshew shenaniganery. So, honey.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on the quarterback controversy in Philadelphia?
You guys need to shut up. What it comes down to is, yes, he had a good game. I mean, he's not a bad quarterback, but it was one game and it was against the Jets. It's not like it was like, you got to get out of my face, I'm Italian. It's not like it was against the Cardinals or like somebody just bigger than the Jets altogether. It doesn't matter. And if he were to come in and be consistent, then I'd be like, okay, now we can have this discussion. Now we can talk about a different quarterback. But honestly, it's one game.
How many
games? Game. Just one.
How many games? Adam, no, I'm currently watching the Sixers for the next 6 minutes and 20 seconds until they go to the half.
How about Charlotte fans getting all excited that Embiid was on the ground? How about that shit?
Okay, well, we got.
I will not be getting the mullet.
But he's British. He's got great sense of fashion.
I agree with him.
I also made a trade with him and we've both benefited in fantasy.
Oh, okay.
Even though I am on the cusp of the playoffs and he is not.
I believe we will be back at Camp America.
We will.
Sure.
I got
not you.
Oh.
My company, because we've got a couple events coming up, so maybe I'll see you. I'm sorry.
I need
my own side.
I need access. Compliment. He won't have a chance to show consistency, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Yes, it's always back to the British.
Because it's the greatest thing ever.
Yes. Yes, I am on the cusp. I think I'm 6. And I think the top 6 make it.
I don't know what that means. Don't you do it?
Don't I do what? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Did you see the Phillies manager at the Sixers game? No. Yes, Ollie. I said I am on the cusp. You are going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
He knows. He obviously knows.
He's the commish.
Well, there you go. I mean, I would hope we would know.
All right. So last week we both bounced back.
We did.
We both bounced back.
Well, we had all the same picks except for one, and I'm really disappointed.
Yeah, that's also why we didn't go live. We went live last week.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. We didn't go live last week because we had one pick.
Here's the thing. Well, that's not why we didn't go live. We didn't go live, guys, because I was so sick. I don't know how it. No. I just had a sinus infection, but I sounded like a dude.
She sounded like she had chain smoked cigarettes for the last.
I did. I really did, and I was just so tired and just couldn't do it.
Like if any of you have ever seen Monsters Inc., she sounded pretty much like Roz.
Yeah, I did.
Always watching.
That's true. That's how I sounded. So it wasn't good.
So rather than try to get a sponsor from a cigarette company, we decided just to not go live last week, and we only had one pick difference, which I was correct.
He was, and I went out on a limb for that pick.
Right. It was the Washington. Who'd they play?
Raiders.
Washington versus the Raiders. I picked Washington, and I was right. So I finished last week at 10-4. You finished at 9-5, bringing our totals. It's getting close, friends. I am 121 and 72.
Look at this. What is happening?
And Tila.
Yes, that's me.
that is you, is at 114-80. So I have a 7-game lead,
Yep.
which is great.
Yep.
But we do have some differences this week.
I know. I didn't look at them.
So as always, you guys are the tiebreakers. Put your picks in, put where your thoughts are, and we'll let's get it rocking and rolling. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Right away, Thursday Night Football. That game is going to suck. We got the Steelers and the Vikings. I am taking the Vikings this week. The Steelers have not been able to put together cohesive game plans for weeks. They beat the Ravens, which is cool. That surprised me, but the Vikings have just so many offensive weapons. They are unstoppable. And losing to the Lions last week, the Vikings need to just come out and destroy whoever's in their path. And unfortunately, it's Big Ben and his arthritic body. I'm going Vikings.
I did not go the Vikings.
Whoa. You didn't go Vikings.
I did not. Fun fact, here you go. These two teams have both played the Lions, and neither one of them have won this season.
Wow.
So take that for what you will. I typically pick the Vikings because they
pick against the Steelers.
I like the Steelers too. They are another Pennsylvania-based team, and that matters to me when the Eagles are not in it. I pick the Vikings usually because they have a blonde mascot, and it's nice to feel, represented. But my feeling is that the Steelers are going to walk away with a win, and I say walk because Big Ben can't run for shit. But I don't know why. I don't think the Vikings have been consistent enough, and I know the Steelers have not been either, but that's because the Steelers were riddled with COVID stuff, and now everybody's coming back. So I think that could make a big difference. I did not ask for your opinion. This is my time.
Madam. Go ahead. Take your time. I was going to bring up their viewer comments.
I, too, Adam, am with you here. I like the Vikings. I've said for weeks, they're like a dark horse. But honestly, if you really look at their games, they are not that great right now. But I like them. And I don't know why I like them, but I do. But I'm going with the Steelers this time.
Chris likes Chase Claypool.
I don't know who that is. So
he's the wide receiver on the Steelers that told Mike Tomlin and his crazy eyes that he needs to have more fun.
He's not wrong.
And Mike Tomlin was like, maybe he should catch some passes. So that's happening in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Slide it on back over. You have the arrow key.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Indeedly do. Next game, Saints and the Jets. This game was tough for me. I eventually ended up picking the Saints.
Because they went marching in.
God, who hurt you?
This
is a toilet bowl matchup. This game sucks. The Jets are bad.
True.
The Saints might be worse. The only reason why I gave the nod to the Saints is they have Alvin Kamara, who is, he's very, very good. He's dominant. They should be able to beat up on a really bad Jets defense. The question comes in, though, is the quarterback play. They really have a garbage quarterback in Taysom Hill.
Whoa.
And his new mellet finger, who wants to be like, Russell Wilson so badly that he even developed an injury.
I'm sorry. That is not the name here.
Mallet finger?
No, it is Sierra's husband or Mr. Sierra, and that is the only thing that he will be referred to from henceforth.
All right. Well, you can talk about Mr. Sierra.
Okay, not yet. I picked the Saints. I said the Jets could use a little Jesus, and I'm hoping the Saints can give him that holy blessing. There's not a lot to say about this game because they're both kind of just like, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to watch it. But I'm not all about them. Ever since Drew Brees is gone, it doesn't feel the same.
Well, yeah, and they never really replaced the quarterback position. Jameis Winston wasn't the answer.
Yeah. But I don't want to see the Jets
wasn't
win.
The answer, and Taysom Hill is definitely not the
answer.
I
don't want to see the Jets win because I was so annoyed last weekend's game where their coach had to have like full-blown sideline conversations with the refs because like he didn't like certain things. It was like Pee Wee football where like the dad coach had to have a conversation every 30 seconds. And I'm kind of over that, so I hope the Saints win.
Yeah. And I like Robert Saleh. I think he's a good coach, but that I agree. That was extreme. That was like, I want to talk to you right now, but we want to play football. No, I'm important. Stop it. Just stop it. Falcons and Panthers. I have the Panthers. Look, they fired their offensive coordinator. That's not going to fix this team. They need better quarterback play from Cam Newton. They need Christian McCaffrey to stay healthy, which he never is going to do. They need a better healthy running back. They need a better set of wide receivers. I think the Falcons are really just not a good team, and the Panthers should be able to squeak out a victory, or as I wrote, eke out a victory.
All right.
I'm going Panthers.
Okay. I am actually going Panthers as well. Not for any of those reasons, but only because, oh, look, another bird against cat game. That's it. I mean, it's so much. Everybody should know by now how much this bothers me. But I'm interested to see anything meme related for Cam Newton. So
right.
I'm really here for
Chris, it's interesting you bring up Sam Darnold. He wasn't the answer either. Everyone said, oh, it was the Jets. No, it's Sam Darnold. He has not developed into a professional level player.
His name is Darn. It's like Sam Darnold. I don't know if that helps, but that's what it is. Is that the problem? Is he the problem?
That's gotta be it.
Darn it, Sam.
Sam Darnold.
That's
the
true.
Falcons suck. So again, these two games, the Saints, Jets, and the Falcons, Panthers, are two just garbage football games. I won't be watching either one.
I'm gonna watch them.
Seahawks and Texans.
Yes.
The Seahawks won last week. Cool. Against a good football team in the 49ers, who might not have a great record, but they're a good football team.
Right.
The Texans continue to be terrible. You got to go with the hot mallet hand on this one.
Listen, guys.
That was gross.
We've had this conversation before. Probably. We've definitely had this conversation 100 times. He knows what I'm going to say. But I chopped my finger off one time.
Oh my God, the whole internet doesn't need to know about your finger.
Yes, I do. My finger got chopped off.
Hold on, we're gonna spotlight this then.
No, please don't.
Go ahead. Talk about your finger.
Oh.
You have to go like this.
So my finger got chopped off.
Closer.
No, I don't want to go closer. It's gross.
Closer.
Not by my fault, but something had occurred and the back bed of a trailer fell on my finger. It was a whole thing. It's very painful when things happen to your finger. Very painful. So I feel for them when they talk about, things, it being cold and the weather making a difference and being out of commission. I know it's one finger or whatever, but it does make a difference.
They're playing in a dome in Houston.
I don't care. Anyway.
Let me click back here.
You did this.
You did this. I probably did. Now go ahead.
I also picked the Seahawks.
Oh, after all that.
Because Sierra's husband has been making a little bit of a comeback. And he's only Sierra's husband.
Javier, I see you. Yes or no? Real quick, Brandon Cooks to the Eagles. Yes. Look, they do need more wide receivers. Brandon Cooks is good. I think it would replace the Jalen Reagor situation. Right now, there are so many other holes to fill that, yes, they absolutely need a wide receiver. I like Brandon Cooks. I think there's better options available.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
I know, I said yes or no, and I went into a whole thing.
So when you have students at school and you ask them for yes or no things, do they also give you a dissertation?
No, but that's why I don't ask them for yes or no. I like the dissertations. I like them. All right. The Raiders and the Chiefs. The Chiefs are starting to fire on all cylinders because it's what happens. I think that the Raiders have been surprisingly good this season considering all of their struggles and off-field shenanigans.
Which is why I picked them last week against Washington.
And they're going to score a ton during this game. It's a very high-scoring game, but I do think that it's going to be the Chiefs in this one.
And I think it's also going to be the Chiefs. Because it's a fake jewelry costumes against Big Red. And I think statistically, the Chiefs have won more games against the Raiders, and I feel like they're going to continue that tradition, even though last season they really got rocked by the Raiders. They're coming back hot despite terrible State Farm commercials and Dancing Brothers.
Yeah, I like it. Chris, and answer to your question, he plays for the Texans, which means there's no one throwing him the ball right now. So there you go. And you
can't prove how good you are if nobody throws to you.
That's true. It's not Patrick Holmes. He's not looking for receivers.
If anybody heard that's our dog.
Our dog, yeah.
Our one dog jumps like a kangaroo.
Yeah, parkour.
Parkour. Whenever they want to come in and out.
That's why I keep disappearing off the frame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spraying the dogs.
Ravens, and I let the dogs in. And out. Ravens and Browns. This game was really tough for me. I said it was a toss-up. It's a lot of rushing the football. Ravens just lost to Steelers, who are also not a great team. The Browns are just not consistent. So it's going to be a lot of running. I think Lamar Jackson runs better than Baker Mayfield. I'm going Ravens. Nevermore.
I think it's the Browns.
Ooh, difference.
I'm not sure what the odds are to this game. I just don't know. But as a person, I wouldn't want to lose for the second time against the Ravens. Like going up against someone that I've lost to previously, that will put such a fire under my ass. And I'm hoping that Baker can stop hanging out with Alice Cooper long enough to focus on the game.
That Alice Cooper commercial is good, though.
Also, total side note, but did you know that when they sing Who Let the Dogs Out, what they mean is who let the ugly girls out of the house? Fun fact for everybody.
Well, thanks for ruining a cult classic.
That's what they're saying. Who let the dogs out, which is rude.
All right. Cowboys in Washington. Oh, this one hurts. So for me,
Where's Rio?
we'll see him next week.
That's true.
I'm picking the Cowboys to win because of obvious reasons. I think the Cowboys are a better team. That's for starters. However, Washington is holding on to a playoff spot, that wild card spot that is within the Eagles' grasp.
Yes.
I don't think the NFC East is within the Eagles' grasp, but but I do feel that wild card spot is. So go.
No. Home.
Actually go Bane and blow it all up.
I also picked the Cowboys for that reason, but let's be known that I want Washington to win this game because I want them to beat the Cowboys. But again, I don't like where we are in the standings, and I need the Cowboys to win and us being on a bye week and hopefully us winning from here. What is your favorite?
I agree with all the comments rolling in. Yeah, I don't want to pick the Cowboys. Right. I just think they're a better team. I want both teams to lose. Yes, that's why I'm rooting for Bane to blow up the stadium.
That's not going to happen.
I know.
And we've got too much going on in our world right now for that.
Factual. And Javier, I agree. It makes me physically ill to cheer for either of these teams.
What am I going to say?
I don't know.
It was an NSYNC comment, but go ahead.
Physically ill?
Makes me ill.
Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to duck a punch right now. I am picking the Jaguars over the Titans. They can tie. We've learned in football, Kate, that they can tie.
They can.
So there you go. I'm picking the Jaguars in an upset. The Titans have been totally unproductive this season since they lost Derrick Henry. They are totally lost. They have no idea who to throw to. Having Ryan Tannehill throw the ball, it doesn't work for them. Jaguars are putting a couple of things together.
No.
So I'm giving the edge to Tila's favorite human, Trevor Lawrence.
Okay. Listen.
And the favorite college of all time, Urban Meyer. What's up, JD? How you doing, bud?
Hey.
My co-host.
I can't do this
because I'm talking to JD, the new co-host of Chip and Drip.
Yes, I know who he is.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Can you just
He also likes Trevor Lawrence. He came from Clemson. I'm just going to keep this on here for a second.
I know this.
I think that the Jaguars are going to win this game.
He showed up at the perfect time.
I think the Jaguars are going to win this game.
I know
What do you think, JD?
We had this conversation on Sunday when I saw him.
Go ahead. I have clicked the thing.
I think that the Titans are going to win because two reasons. Trevor Lawrence looks like Jar Jar Binks, and he is the shittiest Star Wars character. There is no debate. I will not be. Look, I've got your disease. Will not be taking questions on the worst Star Wars character. That's a fact.
It's Jar Jar.
And number two, James Roday Rodriguez from Psych
Good show.
Is an elite human being, and he loves the Titans. So in honor of his magicalness and him wanting to save the elephants, I hope they win.
How'd you spell that word there? Magicalness. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Well, they're two. I think magical and ness are two words. Kind of like how Seahawks are two separate words, but they are now together.
Yeah.
Him as a woman is not better. They are. Listen, I did not say this when you guys were doing
I know
it.
you participated in the conversation.
I said what their jobs were.
Yep.
But here's the thing.
So yes,
I will be bringing that up, by the way, later on. There are women in this world that actually look like those people. So you have to be very careful about what you're saying.
We were not careful.
No.
And JD and I kept saying that we're going to get canceled for just that segment.
Yeah. No, I mean, because it's just, they're bad Photoshops of like the guys. It's not like they're real people, but somebody somewhere does look like that.
And that's
and I know for a fact that there are women that look like Trevor Lawrence because it was on TikTok that there's this girl that's like his doppelganger and he just met her at the last game and they do look very similar.
And then they took a picture of her and put it right up next to him.
But no,
No.
I know. But she's cuter than he is.
So is a butt cheek.
I know. Well, butt cheeks are not inherently ugly, depending on who you're looking at.
It's about the firmness. It's firm like mutton. It's firm like mutton. All right, JD, I'll see you in a little bit, buddy. Chargers and the Giants. Chargers are a juggernaut right now offensively. Now they're dealing with some of the COVID situations. They're dealing with some injury situations. I mean, they got some things going on. With that being said, this game is still going to be a blowout because they now have a third-string quarterback, Jake Fromm.
State Farm.
I was setting you up there. Set it up, knock it down. His name is Jake Fromm, and from State Farm.
I thought you were actually saying from.
No, his last name is Fromm.
That's sad. It's like foam.
It's like from.
Yeah, I know.
And
I
that's
know.
also Jake from State Farm. So now he's the third-string quarterback starting for the Giants offense, and they still suck. I think this game is going to be a total shit show blowout.
But when we lost to them, did we lose with their second-string quarterback?
First string.
Oh, okay. Well, at least
and we lost because we couldn't do diddly.
Well, that's true.
On the offense.
We played ourselves.
The defense played great. The offense played like straight dookie dumpster fire.
Okay. So I also picked the Chargers.
Cool.
It's not a secret at this point that I think the Giants are the equivalent of the turds from those dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. But what you may be surprised of is my love for the Chargers. My husband knows this.
Indeed.
The costumes are on point, and they've been doing a steady incline for a little while now. And as long as they want to crush the Giants, I'm here for it.
And yeah,
they've been doing this for years now. My love has gone back since like 2005, when they were like one of the hottest teams. I don't know. I
liked their old blue, their junior Seau blue, and it was like the darker blue with the white and the yellow.
I like their costumes.
You like the baby blue, the powder blue?
Yeah, I like baby blue. That's a great color.
Right. Adam says Chargers in a route, and I concur, sir.
I agree.
We continue. Lions and the Broncos. Lions get a win. Oh, sorry. Lions got a win. I can read. They were due, and I'm happy for them so that they're not going to go winless. The Broncos are just a very few pieces away from being a really good football team. On top of it, it's Denver in December, and the Lions play in a dome. It should be a Broncos win and a return to reality for Detroit.
So I also picked the Broncos. The Lions played better last week than they have all season, I think. And they barely squeaked. That win against the Vikings, that last second. I wanted to see the Vikings win so badly, but I was really happy for them because they partied like they just won the Super Bowl. And I think that celebratory nature is going to be short-lived since the how many beers thing did Bridgewater dirty. And that was not you guys doing him dirty. It was whoever did the thing just did him so dirty. He deserves a win over Goff, who looks like a mouth breather.
Goff.
He looks like a mouth breather. Tell me he does not.
Mouth breather. Could you go into more detail about that?
Well, like there are these people that like you stand next to them and they go, and that's what he sounds like. I'm sure of it. You know how some people you can look at them and tell what they smell like? These people, you can tell that he breathes out of his mouth.
Okay. Mouth breathing on the next edition. 49ers Bengals. This was a tough one. I did take the Bengals. The Bengals are looking great this season. The 49ers can be due. 49ers can be two, but the injury bug is starting to hit them a little bit. Wide receivers and running backs especially. So if you're relying on Jimmy Garoppolo to take you to a win by himself, he can't do it. Bengals win in a shootout.
That's basketball.
And hockey.
Yeah, I know that. Who are you talking to about hockey?
There's no shootout in basketball.
Yeah.
Well, there's not.
When you're playing horse, there is. I also picked the Bengals. I have to get serious about one game this week, and I've decided that this will be the one.
Let's do it.
The Bengals have been getting this shit, their shit.
Apparently, we all have mouths
together this season, and they've been having a lot of success at stopping the run game. The 49ers have been upping their running plays this season, which tells me that Jimmy isn't performing the way that he should be. But that's the truth. This is going to be a battle for who can ride the roller coaster better. They've both got a lot of problems. So, yes, I think this is going to be a good game, but I think the Bengals are going to pull this one out.
Funny story. I just recently changed it. Never mind. Maddie, what's going on? How are you? The Bills-Bucks game, I think, is actually pretty tough to pick. I'm taking the Bucks. Bills just had a really difficult game against the Patriots, and they're going to be looking to make up for it. I think they're actually going to press too hard to make up for it. So Brady in December is always something to watch. He's getting players back healthy, and some are even actually vaccinated, unlike Antonio Brown. I got to go with Belichick's X on this one.
What was that?
So
I know.
Oh, okay.
Tell the people, please.
Antonio Brown decided to fake his vaccination.
He pulled an Aaron Rodgers.
Yes, but he actually got in trouble for it.
Yes.
I'm
sorry. He got in trouble for it and Aaron Rodgers didn't? That sounds about white. That's so weird.
Wow. That was a real blackhanded compliment. So anyway, I'm going Belichick's X in December.
Yes, I am also going with the Bucks. I'm hesitant to pick the Bucks over the Bills, but the Bucks have that super cool cannon and they're home and I'll never get over it. And I love it so much. I cannot, give me all pirate vibes minus the scurvy, which, by the way, you know what I just thought about as I was saying this? This is how my brain works, everyone. Isn't the Sunshine State Florida? Mm-hmm. And aren't they known for oranges? And citrus cures scurvy. Is that why the Bucks are down there? Like pirates?
I think just because they're near water.
I'm just saying, follow that logic, guys, because it makes sense.
I don't want to. My head hurts. Yeah, Javier, if that happens, it's going to be in the Super Bowl. So Javier's saying Patriots versus Bucks in the playoffs. That would be in the Super Bowl. And that would be one of those. It's kind of like one of those WWE matches where it's like one of you has to retire and get fired.
But all that's fake.
Sure. So is the Bill Belichick and Tom Brady rivalry.
Sorry, guys. Hate to burst your bubble, but wrestling's fake.
Stop it.
I know.
Okay.
It's crazy.
All right, keep it going.
Oh.
I feel like we have one left, maybe?
I do too.
Yeah, one left.
No, we have two.
Oh, almost skipped. Thank you. Whoa. Bears and Packers. I'm taking the Pack. This is a laugher. That is how you spell laugher. Bears are a literal dump heap. Can't do much offensively and almost lost to the Lions. Packers ain't that. Aaron Rodgers could have been the MVP minus the politics of it all. He will not win the award because of the choices that he made.
Oh, no, not that.
Packers win in a rout.
The fact that I had to pick the Packers for this game makes me feel like that meme of that little penguin with his arms crossed and his feet are dangling off the chair because he's like, I don't want to. That's me. And actually, that's me right now because my feet don't touch the floor.
Nope.
Because I'm short, guys. It makes me really upset. But I'm going to go with them despite Aaron Rodgers.
And the final one we do differ on. This could be an NFC Championship matchup. I'm taking the Rams.
I agree.
Maybe. The Cardinals are getting pieces back, and the Rams are starting to click with all the pieces they brought in. I said I'm going with the away team here on a total win.
So here's the thing about this. I enjoy both of these teams.
Yeah.
Very much. They're a pleasure to watch. For various reasons. This is McVay and Ertz. It's like a whole, it's great.
Lots to look at for you.
Yes, there is. Yes, Maddie, I am vertically challenged, as you do know, for sure. I am not tall.
For sure.
So, anyway, I'm
trying.
Thank you. This game is painful for me to have to pick, but I'm going with the Cardinals. Mm-hmm. I really want to see them in the Super Bowl. I also want to see the Rams win. It's weird. I don't know. I'd be happy with either one of them in the Super Bowl.
What's your t-shirt say? I just hope.
Both teams have fun. And if you don't think I'm going to wear that shirt during the Super Bowl this year, I am. We should do something live.
Okay.
For fun.
Okay.
Because I have a lot of things to say during the Super Bowl.
Okay. We'll do like a live stream and talk about the terrible commercials.
Some of the commercials are great. Doritos
and Bud Light usually kill it.
The one with Peter Dinklage and then the subsequent commercial with Morgan Freeman where they're like rapping and doing different stuff to like Missy Elliott and whatever. It will be forever one of my favorite commercials. I love it.
So there you go. There are our picks. Do you have any final thoughts that you would like to discuss before?
I would like to say that everybody needs to shut up about
Minshew.
About Minshew. He's very cool. I'm happy that he's on our team. Like, I like that he's bringing some sort of like energy to the fan base. I think that's really awesome. But I think that it needs to stop. I think Jalen Hurts is going to be our quarterback. I'm sorry, guys. I hate to disappoint you. I know you feel a different way.
I feel exactly the same. I don't think that Jalen Hurts, as of right now, is the quarterback of the next 5 years.
I don't know that. You don't know that.
But I know that the answer is not Gardner Minshew this year.
So we were discussing this the other day while we were working out. I know when I sit here, it's weird. It's like you can't tell what I actually look like. It's so strange. With all these lights, it's strange. So come to the West End because then you'll get to meet me. Anyway, but the point is, everybody is attacking Jalen Hurts over the fact that, maybe his accuracy is not great, right? That's right, Kate. But there are not a lot of quarterbacks. I know I can't help it. I just took a shower.
That was an inside joke for me and Kate.
Oh, well, for you guys then.
Sorry, some people like to flip for Chip.
I know that. I do remember that. What a scandal that shit was. And I was here for all of it. So here's the thing. So like everybody's like, but his accuracy is accuracy. When you're a quarterback, you've got to be you got to be great at throwing. Like we know that, right? Did he win the Heisman or was he the finalist?
Finalist.
Okay. He didn't get to be there by being like a shitty quarterback, everyone.
But Tim Tebow won a Heisman.
I understand that, but he was a virgin. It was a very difficult time for him. Okay. But the thing is, that's right.
I'm gonna get these shirts made.
But that'd be great. Can I finish my statement? Sorry. This has been going on for far too long. Sorry. But he runs and he makes plays for people. Like I don't see anybody complaining when, cement brick feet Tom Brady doesn't run or do other things. Yes, he throws a great ball. We know, but like
they have running backs.
Yes, but Jalen Hurts. But do we?
Running backs, yes.
Now, but you know what I mean? Like he's a great quarterback. I'm here for it with him. I think he's gonna grow.
I think that we have to allow him to grow.
Yeah.
I think that the Philadelphia fan base needs to pump the brakes and let the man grow.
Yeah.
And that's all we got.
He's a grower, not a shower.
Oh my God.
That's me, guys. That's my time.
In about a half an hour, we'll be back on the network with Rob Motti from the Associated Press, the All About the Birds squad. In the meantime,
that's awesome. I didn't know that.
We don't talk.
This is it. This is it, guys.
So on that note, get your picks in.
Because we're out of beer and we're out of here. Is that the saying? Go Birds? Which one are we using?
We're using this one. See you guys
Jalen's
later.
A grower, not a shower.
Make sure you're checking out the great sponsors. They're all in the show.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Manscaped, guys. So here's the thing. Our elf shaved his face with a Manscaped shaver. And there's a picture. You got to post it. So once again, go buy it.
I want to point out that I have 2 Manscaped razors. I didn't use ball trimmer on the face trimmer.
No, he's got like an assortment, if you will.
Got an assortment. It's
for
lovely.
Face and everything else.
So there we go. We're going to wrap it.
Anyway, grower, not a shower.
Grower, not a shower. See you guys in about 28 minutes.
Yeah.
Peace.